is back with One Piece 1123. I'm here with the lad Samurai Drew. What to do?
Yeah, we are in for a treat. I think this is gonna be the end of it. The end of Egghead. See, the Sunny's landed. This is open seas right now in this chapter, so a lot of things could happen. Very excited.
All right, you already heard it here. We're calling it. Segran, how's it going, my dude?
It is going well. It has been a deceitful weather today.
Yeah.
And it started.
You're on the other side of the world.
Oh yeah, it started way sunny and nice. I went out by the time I reached the bus stop, it had started drizzling. By the time I came back about 2 hours later, it's raining already. So I'm not gonna trust any other weather anymore.
That's fair.
But I'm excited for the chapter.
Yeah, I am excited for the chapter too, and I'm also excited for Mr. Bullet. How's it going, my dude?
It is a great Sunday morning. Really looking forward to this chapter.
Oh yeah, because as I open up to 1123, The Void Fortnight. Oh, with 17 pages, mind you, we've got Ogre Child Yamato's Golden Harvest Surrogate Pilgrimage. Still a lot to say. Volume 11. Sentenced to eat Odin with a person they hate. Oh, this is so wholesome. The new daimyo is having Odin with all his subjects as a tribute to what he literally used to yell at Odin about for just bringing all these people home. Now he is that person. I love that for Denjiro. Love that. That was really cool. Any thoughts, lads?
Can I ask any of these kids from anything?
They're probably just orphan babies. So maybe
Random?
if there was like a samurai that died, or if like there's like
The one with the bald head's looking familiar. I just can't place it.
probably
But
like
maybe.
that had made sweet life.
Anyway. Okay.
Interesting. All right. Any other thoughts before I jump in?
Got anything?
None. Let's move on.
All right.
Oh, the Void. This will be an interesting chapter.
I know,
okay.
right? The Void Fort. I like how we just now noticed that one. The Void.
Just for the record. Yeah, just for the record, you have the next two.
Yeah. So I got 2 and 3. So
Okay.
come in, Egghead. Come in, Egghead, and you've got the big. Oh wow, yeah. So a lot just has truly happened. So you've got I don't know the name of the giant ship, and then you've got it right next, dwarfing the Sunny, just dwarfing it. And behind you've just got this mass of flames and trees still. Oh, they're metal trees, so never mind. And then you still have some of the marine ships. And then cutting into the marine ships, what's happening? What's happening? And everyone is down. Hey, what? Oh, except for the Seraphim. So you've got Baby Boa. The Straw Hats are escaping. Yeah, Baby Boa is just like, we must get Luffy-kun. And then, so interesting, Bonnie's effect still takes effect on you when you're passed out. So you have Baby Doll. Baby Doll just completely just out cold. You've got my Otter Bro who's completely out cold. That's interesting. Anyone significant else? Yeah, everyone else is out cold too. Just
They can't work the ships.
clocked. Well, yeah. They were probably anchored to begin with, especially with all the cannon fire. The ship's gonna be rocking, so more than likely they had anchored them. But to your point, yeah, no one's running the damn ships. Everyone's sleeping. Everyone went night night. So
Everyone
for ya.
wants night.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go on to page 3 if there's no other thoughts.
It's like whiskey to a 2-year-old, you know.
Yeah. I also like that you could only have done this Seraphim panel with Baby Boa. You're not gonna have little Jinbei just being like, "You okay?" You have little Mihawk just poking them. Get up. Bah,
Wait,
bah.
is she still in the bubble?
Just rolls them over. What'd you say?
Is she still in her hamster ball?
No.
It looks
Oh,
looks
yeah.
like she's still in the bubble.
Good
Oh,
catch. I didn't see that at first.
Oh, it is. I didn't even notice that either. Yeah. So even she's just like, yeah, they're all just like staring at them. They're not gonna be yelling. So even better point, she's the only one who's gonna talk. They're just be like, hey!
And remember, aren't all these like really good Marines, right? These aren't like your regular Marines. These are like what? Or no, are these regular?
Vice admirals and like right below that.
Because they're all different costumes, so I think they're like actually like really good. They're not beginners.
There's a range. Let's say that. All right, so I've got page 3. Whoa! And you've got one of the you've got a giant up a mast just staring and saying, "Whoa! It's true, they're all knocked out, Captain. No kidding. Was that even stronger than Red Hair's? There's no hostility to it. That is interesting. The hostility aspect of hockey. Ooh. So much. And then you have Luffy just, haha. Thank you, Giant Robo. And then you've got Emmett just like, ugh, my job is done. And Luffy's like, hee hee. And Emmett's just looking on. And I am very interested in what Emmett says, and I'm going to throw that to Samurai Drew. Unless we have any breakdowns for the panels.
You know what? I hope he heard it. And even if he didn't, what a fantastic way to acknowledge the sacrifice. Thank you, Luffy. Okay. Here we go. Nice 2-pager here. Then let's take advantage of this slumber and get the heck out of here. Gabba, 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 gabba. And they're all happy, and then all the giants, yeah! I like the sound of that. Let's get going, boys! And everybody's hyped up. They're excited to get the hell off. And I'm gonna read the top here, and it goes, "Set sail to Elbaf!" There we go. And so now we're set. We know where we're going now. We're going to Elbaf next. And what a great big drawing of the ship. And so the Sunny's gonna run right beside it. They're going to run together all the way to Elbaf. So we got 2 ships coming up. And so then we got a bottom panel here, and it starts with Bonnie as her normal self, lying across the body. Who do you think that is? Is that Zoro?
It's gotta be Kuma.
Or Kuma? Oh, it's probably Kuma. Oh yeah. And Zoro's exhaling. And Usopp is crying from laughter, and he's so happy. He's crying, and he's seeing Dorian Bragi, and Chopper is like, "Whoa!" He's like, "Who's this? Who the hell?" And meanwhile, Luffy is worn out. He's back to his old self. And then we go into Sanji, and he goes, "What you said back there just doesn't sit right with me. Well, was this what you wanted, Vegapunk? Was it?" And we see at the bottom of the ship, and one of the and what's so fun is that we get to see the Sunny in weird crevices, right? And this is the cabin crew. I couldn't hear everything, but you said some pretty outrageous stuff. And Sanji is just taking care of it and looking at his body, and we're off. Oh right.
As he died.
So he put him there.
Literally the one who held him as he died. AKA the one who let all of this happen.
Brilliance is such a burden. Brilliance is a burden.
Brilliance is a burden. Thank you.
I think it's the green is next.
Alright. So no breakdown of the page, right?
Oh yeah. Do you guys sorry, but did you guys have something?
I didn't really have anything. It's really more of a transitionary. Again, the setting of Elbaf is by far we are. I wonder if we are officially done. I think are we officially done? That could be the question of the chapter, but
right there. Set sail to Elbaf. They're off.
We might see it by the end of the chapter.
by. He went nuts.
Oh yeah.
Oh well. Yes, Sigrain, all you, my dude.
Alright. Next chapter. Okay, we're moving into a flashback. 2 weeks ago, Egghead. There's an abnormality in the numbers from the power plant. Yes, I'm certain of it. Look at the change in the particle number density and neutron flux. The amount of energy expenditure on the Seraphim has been inching upward. If there's a mistake in our calculations, is a grave one. Okay, so Shaka is the one doing the explaining, and we have Stella and Pythagoras in the background looking at some graph. Huh? Wait, those numbers aren't the numbers we confirmed, are they? The response rate is rising, but the power plant remains stable. Yes, which means that this data represents evidence that someone has stolen some of the mother flame.
So when they found out the mother flame was stolen.
Mm-hmm.
So well after York has been snitching. So this is how they found out. So we're now finding out how York found out. And maybe this is when he makes the live stream. Or the video, because it wasn't a live stream, it was a video. He just premiered it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, okay, yeah, I get what you're saying. Alright, let me move on. All of the numbers regarding that power plant have been carefully manipulated to look normal, and the only one who could pull off such a feat. Okay.
One of us.
One of us.
Go ahead,
okay. Let me go ahead. It's Vegapunk. Was it Lilith? She's evil.
Yeah, good guess. Honestly.
Man, I love his reaction here. It's like, you know, it's only one of you that can do it, but like his reaction is like, I didn't expect it to be Vegapunk.
Well,
and she's the only one left.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, she's the only one left, and he was the first one that, like, she would be the one to do it, but she's not. To say that her evil nature is not one of, what do you call it when you backstab somebody? I don't know.
Well, again,
Victory.
especially if you look at the dynamic between which Vegapunk is which with faction, because you have the faction of evil, or the perception of evil with the pirates, and then the one that's greed with the world government. So I think that is a very apt Vegapunk juxtaposition of how those entities and parts of him are now being pulled in different. The evil is with the pirates, and then the greed is with the world government. And now, how are we going to move forward? Seeing as the wisdom and whoever the hell Pythagoras was, and all those guys, like now that they're gone, like it's fun.
Oh yeah.
A lot of fun. Where are we? Yeah, let's go ahead and finish this one through, and we'll move forward.
Yep.
And and Shaka is saying, I'm sorry to say that we're the only three with airtight alibis. Okay, so everyone apart from these three is a suspect. The amount of energy that was siphoned off is vast. So it was one of the remaining four then, like Lilith.
Okay, now there's the funniness. There's the humor that I needed.
The way he just keeps going back to Lilith. And that's why you want us to put our brains on stealth mode? Yes, if this experience is shared with punk records, then the culprit will know we're onto them.
Is that his third time? We're gonna start keeping a little count for Vegapunk. Like that's the third count. Third time.
That's the third count.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why it took me so long to understand that,
And then 1 week ago, okay, so we've jumped a week, and Pythagoras is baffled. Oh dear, I've identified the culprit. It's York. What? Okay, so he came in surprised, saying he has identified the culprit. Okay.
So
And
it's interesting in how he got there, but we now see how they're all been on stealth mode, how they're separating information from each other. This is kind of the confirmation that when what's her name has been doing it, York has been doing it. We're all just like, how can they not know? And it's like, no, like even Vegapunk built that in. That even if they were to upload, automatically the culprit would know. Like that's very interesting. That's very interesting.
Shaggy says, "Hey y'all, hey Shaggy."
Yo, what up, Shaggy?
Thank you. Nice. What do you think? Yeah, what do you think of the chapter? We're on page 8 right now, and we're chugging along. Or no, we're about to be on page 8.
Yeah. So I think it's over to Bullet.
All right.
oh, I thought you were sleeping already.
No.
I could have sworn I heard some snoring over there. No.
No.
Oh, here. Speaking of which.
Speaking of which, over here on page 8, York is sleeping.
All right. Right. Here's Bullet a minute ago.
Yeah.
Some logs. All right. Sorry.
The information synced with Punk Records was all dummy memories. Even the video footage was faked. From the cam snails along the infiltration route. But why? For what purpose? Also, forgive me, Lilith. I found evidence that the sea beast weapons were controlled as well. Traces of wiretapping while white transponder snail usage detected. Found it. I've successfully recovered the data of long-distance snail call. Dr. Vegapunk is studying the Void Century.
Okay, so he knew everything.
There are receipts! There are receipts! Oh, there are receipts! Oh!
A transmission to Marijois. No wonder Cypherpole was coming to investigate so often.
Oh,
I know.
goodness. Whew! Spicy. I don't know if there's much to really decipher on this one, Lines. This is pretty straightforward. Vegapunk found York's receipts and was like, God damn. Full face palm.
Yeah.
I think we're ready for the next one, or any thoughts on this page?
No, I'm loving this where this is going.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just an information dump right now.
But let's go ahead and keep her going, my dude.
Alright, on to the next page. 6 days ago.
Oh, this is speeding up.
They say the kingdom of Lulusia is gone. The details are unclear as of yet, but it can only be an omen. Pythagoras, keep a close eye on wireless transmissions and underground reservoir levels. I will. Do you think it's related to the stolen Mother Flame? I do. She must have used the sea beast weapons to transport it to the government. If I may speak without evidence to back it up, I'm certain the world's government is in possession of an ancient weapon. They've used the Mother Flame York gave them to activate it. We will see the grisly results soon enough. I know in my heart it is true, but I cannot go public with it. This is all my fault. I should never have tried to isolate greed from the human mind.
Interesting. So he's isolating these things from the human mind. Wow. Thoughts, lads?
So that explains why he let York shoot him, or why he accepted his fate.
I think this explains
from the
why
beginning.
he gave them all autonomy and the ability to upload and not upload. Is to separate greed, goodness. I guess he's separating the goodness out of his mind so he can do experiments better. He's taking out different thoughts so he can just focus in. He's taking out pooping so he can just not poop. Like it's so interesting that he could just take this out of his head. Well, because he has the brain fruit probably. I don't know.
Yeah. Also, like I'm talking about when, like, right now he's putting all the blame on himself. So will that explain why he let York shoot him, like, and like he just accepted his fate? He was willing to die.
York did?
I think she did.
She shot
when he found Shaka's body. I think he got shot as well. She trapped him there also. Yeah. We'll go back and check it later.
We'll talk later.
Uh-huh.
But I think Bullet, you've got one more.
Am I going on to page 10 then?
Oh, never mind.
No.
You already did that. So it's back to me then. All right. I am going on to page 10 in 3, 2, 1. Do you think that we could apprehend York to keep her from causing more harm? No. It's already too late. Whatever York is after, it doesn't matter. Anyone who learns of the Void Sensory will be eliminated. By recklessly handing over the Mother Flame to them, York has demonstrated her potential value. We would never have done such a thing without thoroughly determining the purpose and safety of it first. There is time for us to flee Stella. Then I request an escape ship. One that will evacuate all the residents of Egghead. It is too late for us, however. Secret orders have already gone out to naval branches. They will hound us to the very ends of the earth, and to die anywhere else would be to die in vain. More importantly, Egghead has facilities and tools that O'Hara did not 22 years ago. I have the means to maximize the reach of my voice. Ooh,
Love it.
I'm going on, fellas. Any thoughts? Are you good?
Oh, beautiful.
All right.
Keep it rolling.
Page 11. 3,
It's
2,
like a few days ago.
Right. The closer I get, the darker it looms. Just what is the world government? If I must die, it must be worth. It won't be worth nothing. Oh, attaboy! I'm sorry this had to happen to you. Are you apologizing to him? That's silly. We're both Vegapunk too, you know. We were thinking the
He's
same
apologizing to
thing.
himself.
Love that.
That's really cool. Yeah, he's just apologizing to himself. That is a very... He's talking
Bro,
to himself.
This moment's gonna hit in the anime, man. You can just imagine them speaking at the same time, you know? It's good. They're saying, we're with you, brother.
The only question, Stella, is what will death accomplish? Indeed. So, this is... now we know officially now why only those three were in the tea video where he was spilling the tea. Oh, wow, it was coffee. Sorry. It was the coffee video where he was spilling the tea. Alright, never mind. So now we know why it was just those three that were in that. So they have that indication. What will death accomplish, especially with his brain still, and really focusing on the brain in the background. Like, that's an amazing, framework, I would say. You're just really like, is he actually going to die? Because I think one of the girls even mentioned that. So, Samurai Drew, page 12 is up to you.
Okay. There's one other thing we cannot afford to lose. The cloud plant that produces that produces island clouds. Those clouds might be the foundation of humanity's survival after all.
Oh my goodness! Ooh, oh. How did Oda give us this years ago in Skypiea? Like, what? Wow.
That's so great. Yeah, so everyone will be able to just like live in the island, live in the clouds. That's so fun.
But that really is just a showing that, like, what happens when you're separated from just Earth. Because if everyone's no longer on the ground, then isn't the same thing that happened in Skypiea going to happen everywhere else? Like, it's just like, wow. The fighting for Earth is just going to be so much interesting. Oh, wow. Wow.
Anyway. Huh? What's the Stella doing here? She's like, oh, hey! And you go, Vegapunk, you can just imagine with one eye, he goes, York. Just doing what I always do, giving the Mother Flame a little test run. If we can move this thing with it, it might just be the ideal energy source. And she's like, that's true. I hope you finish your experiment soon. He's like, I do too. But that it stays incomplete is my only hope. There you go. And do you guys have anything to say?
No. He almost got caught, and it's probably he was probably dropping. When we first met Luffy, when he first met Luffy, he was playing with that thing too. So who knows? He could have been dropping off the transponder snail, or just testing it out.
The whole island cloud thing, I think we just saw a glimpse into the end piece.
Oh yeah.
I feel like that line just really spoke to what the end is going to be about.
The cloud plant is definitely like in piece, like 2-piece down the line, how people are surviving kind of thing.
Sky piece.
Sky piece, yes, a little bit. Then 2 days ago, go ahead, we're recording.
Literally before they got there. He literally just did this.
I thought it was sooner. I thought it was like right away.
Like
so.
I also thought it was about a week ago.
2 days ago.
Crazy. I'm Dr. Vegapunk, humble genius scientist, and they're going to be shocked by this, but it is the truth, and everyone has a right to know it. No one will expect that the transponder snail is hidden within here, and now it's set up to transmit upon my death. Oh my gosh. Crazy.
This is so
yeah, and we're on to Sagrean if you want to.
Yeah, so we also know that, like, this is literally as the Straw Hats are, like, pulling up 2 days ago.
Oh, right, they were there 2 days ago, weren't they?
Well, again,
I forgot we were in Egghead that long.
It's only been a day or two.
Whoa. So Egghead has only been probably a day and a half.
Maybe that.
Yeah, I forgot that they spent the night. Yeah.
Oh, that is crazy. Alright, moving on to the next page. And to prevent anyone else from learning that we have arranged this little trick, I will be erasing this event from our minds.
Oh, that's fun.
So they don't even know that they did it. Oh. However, this will come at the cost of many other memories, such as York's betrayal and theft of the Mother Flame, and the imminent to our lives. That explains why at the time they didn't know it was York. Okay.
Because
we will be startled anew.
In that whole death game.
Yeah. We will be startled anew by these things. Indeed. We will be frightened all over again. However, our plans will already have been laid. And the utter disaster that awaits just around the corner.
See, now I like Pythagoras, and I don't even care. I didn't care about. He was like the least popular one, and now I'm like, oh.
I mean, this is going like a long way to explain why they didn't know. I mean, he's explaining it with the whole last chapter why they didn't expect it was Jerk. So this is really fun.
Well, I think we're ending the final phases, so. But let's take it home, okay?
Well,
Oh, did we finish 14? Yeah. Okay.
Oh, did he? I thought he did. Sorry, my
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. So let me finish. And the other disaster which just around the corner is none other than our ultimate triumph. And we have the waves of the sound for the audio. Why am I here? This is the memory mass testing lab. Wait, this is my handwriting. Good morning, gentlemen. You will find that within your memory there is now a void Fortnight, but it was done of your own volition. There are many surprises in store for you, lol.
He gave a lol! He gave a lol!
Oh, that's funny. Oh, it's in his handwriting, so we love it.
But I will leave you with one piece of information.
One Piece.
Alright, sorry about
On the
that.
bullet.
Now,
On the bullet.
Alright. We're gonna find out about the One Piece now.
Right.
And on to page 16.
That's heavy.
The world's government knows about your research into the Void Century. What? They do? But rest assured that you've already put together the perfect countermeasure before you hurtle towards your glorious death. And one more thing. Death! Whose? Mine?
Yes. Yes.
Man, that's such an evil
Oh
man.
my goodness. Literally, the moment we got here.
Can you imagine just like waking up and reading a note that like yourself from last night is telling you to just die?
But it's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, today's me would hate yesterday's me.
Yeah, especially with that void Fortnite or
Yeah.
in the memory.
Yeah.
All right, looks like we have some more here in the middle.
Yep. Stella, Strawhead, the Emperor of the Sea, has just landed here with Bonnie. What? CP6 has landed? What? We're surrounded by Navy battleships. What? It's Admiral Kizaru and St. Saturn. What? I want you to know, though, we're going down to save Bonnie. I intend to remain down there. Huh? But you'll die. I don't want you to save me. Just leave me down there to perish. Huh? You got a death wish or something? Certainly not, but I feel like my death will cause something to happen. It sure will. A bunch of people will be upset. I can't just let you die. Pretty please? And one other thing. When it comes to the One Piece,
Oh gosh.
I want your crew to be the ones who get it. A toast to reuniting with old friends. Now, Laher. Onward to Elbeth, onward to my dream.
Oh my god.
Gabba baba baba. Yeah.
Oh, that's excellent. Excellent.
Luffy was saying not now, later.
Oh, not now?
Yeah, because he's...
Okay. I see that it's Luffy now. I couldn't see it.
Yeah, that was Luffy.
No,
He's not recovered yet.
At all.
I love Usopp's line. Onward to Elbaf, onward to my dream. It
We
feels so
literally
good.
have Usopp being held up by these dudes to end Egghead, and he didn't do a damn thing in Egghead.
I know.
Right.
I think now, lads, we could probably say it. Egghead is done. So he
it is
to
done.
a sip and discuss a toast to kicking butt and a toast to Egghead. Is it fair to say that Egghead is probably top 10 arcs of One Piece now?
Yeah, it was fascinating, and it was long, which is interesting. You know.
It didn't feel long though. It didn't feel long. So we've
It
got
feels
7
so
days.
short.
So we've got a new chapter in 7 days. So
Was it long? It was just a day and a half.
How long it will be in Elbaf is the question.
yeah. So here's the interesting question of the day. Where does Egghead rank, or is Egghead done?
Where does Egghead rank? Because now we know it is officially done. We're probably getting into the transition chapters from next chapter.
I don't even know how to rank it.
The OnePiece arcs. Ooh. Top 3. Top 5. Top 10.
Easily top 5.
Top half.
I think I'm gonna give it top 10 just to get a bit of wiggle room.
Interesting.
Just to get some flexibility
We'll
because
just let it go the entire conversation. So Shaggy, if you're in the stream, please go ahead and vote. That'd be really cool. Anyone else who's around, please go ahead and vote. Yeah, just because this was fun. This was a lot of fun. So.
Or Alabasta. I think that Alabasta's better, but just because I just like Alabasta. So top 3. Wow. What's another one that's better? What about Water 7? Do you guys like this or Water 7 better?
Well, that's the thing. I was just talking to one of my friends yesterday that Egghead to me feels like Water 7 to me felt back when I was 20. Oh, 20 and going through Water 7 Saga. Just because I had no idea what was happening. Like, I had nothing. Like, just like no idea what's gonna happen next. That's why I'd say Water 7 is in the top 3 with this.
Do you include Eni's Lobby to Water 7?
Yeah. I'm assuming you are.
Yes. Yes. Eni's Lobby and Water 7 to me would be the same arc in this.
Yeah.
Comparison.
Yeah, that's definitely my top 3 as well.
So, and that might be its own disadvantage. So to that point, I could even see myself saying, Egghead, of course, Marineford. If I have to split Water 7 and who's it? Water 7
and Eni's Lobby.
Didn't we meet the first mermaid in Water 7?
We did not. I don't know what you're talking about. We did not.
Cutthroat.
We just met a cat that thought it was a rabbit, or a rabbit that thought it was a cat.
Tail.
Man.
Excuse me. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm still gonna say Water 7 is. I don't think Water 7 is ever gonna be pushed from the top 3.
Well, if it's Water 7 Eni's Lobby, then it can't for me. But if it's on its own, then it would. It'd be in its own. They'd both be somewhere in the top 10. So if I'm gonna go ahead and just separate Water 7 and Eni's Lobby for me, and then that's not. So it's Marineford, Egghead. Ooh.
We didn't get a new power in this though. So the Gear 2 reveal.
Wow. Is hitting different spots for me nowadays. Especially in how compact it was. But like Dressrosa is right there, Hourboss is right there, Drum Island for me is right there.
Dressrosa.
Impel Down. Oh my god. Yeah, Impel Down top. Yeah. So let's.
That is why I say I'm gonna put it in my top 10 to get a bit of a wiggle room, because I need to think about the other chapter, the other arcs.
Yeah, like Impel Down, Alabasta, and Water 7 are just so good.
Sabodi.
All wrong answers.
Alright, Be sure
All
to
wrong.
Be sure to go ahead and vote.
Wrong. Wrong.
You don't think Alabasta's in the top 3?
No, number 1.
I didn't say it wasn't number 1. I just said it was in the top 3.
Yeah. No, but actually, I don't think I was disagreeing with you.
I mean, you got Crocodile and Nico Robin coming into the story. You got Vivi.
It's when the story all comes together. It's like all those plot lines all come together.
You got Ace and Smoker.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not as long and drawn out as Dressrosa, even though it felt
Robin-
like it back in the day.
Robin coming on the crew at the end is like such a treat for after you get done with Alabasta for the first time, because you're like, oh,
Because you're like, oh, we're gonna get Vivi, and they're like, no, you're gonna get Nico Robin.
and that's like, thank you, thank you, I appreciate that.
Yeah, Nico Robin is a big upgrade.
Best choice they could ever make.
The TV. Oh no! Okay, come on, Robin. Go ahead.
I think it's fair to say that Vegapunk is the MVP of the chapter.
Yeah.
Or Usopp.
Nah, Usopp's gonna be the MVP of the
Wait. But the giant robot was still in this chapter.
Giant robot. He's dead.
Yeah, he's just walking
It
into
was
the
the-
sunset.
I see what you're saying though. But
That's the whole reason this chapter happens.
if Vegapunk
Yes.
doesn't arrive in the next chapter, if we can skip a whole chapter without seeing Vegapunk, then Vegapunk could be the MVP. But if he's in the next chapter, I'm gonna be sour.
We'll give Vegapunk's the MVP because he saw his death happening, deleted the memory,
Right.
knowing
right.
that he was going to not remember, left himself a note. Believe the damn note, because anyone
And
else is
said
like,
lol in the
"Screw
note.
this." And then here comes Luffy just walking up literally in the next 10 minutes. The transition, and this is also why I feel like Egghead's done, is because we got to see literally what happened leading up to it, everything, the transgressions,
Oh.
and then moving forward. As
I
well as
just
like an explanation for Lucia, all of that. Go ahead.
Okay, on page 16, I just realized that we have a bit of a mystery that we
We still don't know who fed Luffy.
That's for
yeah,
a
good
while
point
there,
actually.
yeah. But what do you mean by which 16 are we talking about?
On the top, after the note, it goes, and one more thing, ... and then it doesn't say what the one more thing is. So there's some other line of destiny that's written there, and one more thing, protect Bonnie, or I don't know what it's gonna be, but
No, but and one more thing is he's saying, I want your crew to be the one who gets the one point.
Oh! No. That's what Vegapunk is saying to
Luffy.
Sanji.
Yeah.
On the train there, but the note maybe, and one more thing, Luffy's gonna be the king of the pirate. Maybe that's what it says. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Because.
But
Go ahead.
yeah, go ahead.
No, I was
you.
just gonna say when the big thing just crashed out and was driving down the little clouds right before the metal arrival of Saturn, they were probably having that conversation. Like when Sanji was like, "My chick radar is detecting," and Vegapunk's like, "That is not scientifically accurate." That was part of the conversation. Like this is all part of the conversation.
Love it. Love it.
Also, our Lilith count is 4 in total.
The Lilith accusation count was 4.
Well, maybe 3.5.
Yeah.
The little, and then he
We
stopped
didn't get
himself,
much.
so maybe 3.5.
That was just so funny. Yeah, so how this chapter is basically structured is we see the aftermath of the hockey bomb. We go into the flashback, which basically showed the 2 weeks prior to the accounts happening at Egghead, which was him learning about his death, giving himself his own little memory wipe, and then yeah, setting himself up for some gruesome deaths, because he got stabbed through the heart by Kizaru and died. Shaka got shot through the face and died. And then Pythagoras got curb stomped and die. So yeah, that was interesting little Egghead. Also, when did Egghead start? Let me do a quick.
Yeah.
Jump in with your thoughts.
That was about a year and a half or 2 years.
Yeah, go jump in with your thoughts, and I will.
I do have one question about all of the little warlords, the warlord children, all of them are still in the bubble, right? So how are they gonna get out of the bubble? Or does the bubble disintegrate after a week or something? You know, like once of it just disintegrates and then there's no more Vegapunk, so the government owns those warlords. Those little children are for the government now.
Yeah, but don't forget, York is. Yeah, I think York should be gone,
Yeah.
or she should still be in Egghead, but she'll be going with them to Marijoa. So she'll have a way to get them out of the bubble. Also, like they're gonna wake up eventually from the haki, so they're gonna wake up and they're gonna take York with them.
This arc was just under 2 years.
What chapter are you going off of? Because
Yeah.
I'm at 1062 right now.
1058 is where it says it started.
Okay, because I'm at 1061 Future Island Egghead. 1058 is that the New Emperors. Okay, we can say 1058 the New Emperors is the start. And what week did that come out?
August 28th, 2022.
Wow, 2 years.
What I remember is when we were predicting how long Egghead will be, and I think none of us predicted it will last past that summer of last year.
Well, let's see. How many chapters? 1058 minus 1123. So, how many official chapters were we at? Let's see.
$65.
It was only 65 chapters? Yeah. Yeah. And when you think about it like that, we probably just had a lot of breaks. Yeah, because we had the One Piece thing last year. Oh yeah, there were a lot of breaks in the Egghead side of it. 65 chapters.
Yeah, he had his surgery, so there was like that month and a half off at one point too.
Oh yeah, so 65 chapters, lads. I think that was an excellent time. There's a chapter next week, but I think as we move forward, the next off week, instead of just having an off week, we'll probably want to do a Egghead wrap up and just really gather our thoughts. So at least Elbath is starting. The land of the giants is coming.
We're gonna see a flash around the world probably.
Oh yeah, we have to see the ramifications of all this. Are the bounties going to go up? Oh my god! Are the bounties going to go up? Are the bounties?
How much?
Because Sanji
5.4? 5.4 billion?
Because here's the thing: Sanji and Zoro both got a lick on Horse Juro. Did Frankie punch one of them? I can't remember.
I don't think so.
Saturn got held off by literally all of the weak trio, the weak quadrant, however we want to call it. I only think Jinbei's the only one who may not have been like noticed by one of the Gorosei, because everyone else is just like catch these hands. Interesting.
What do you think about the Gumu number, 5.4 for Luffy going up?
I think he's going to get into the 4s. I don't know if he's going to get into the 5s yet. I think 5 is like final bounty, that type of thing. But we're getting a bounty spike. Oh my goodness. And especially if they find out that Lilith's with them. The first Straw Hat the first Vegapunk that we met. The person that we were like, that's not Vegapunk, is now officially Vegapunk.
Wait, is she still alive?
Lilith? Yeah.
She's knocked out, and she's probably going to be out of range of the island when she comes back. So so York's not gonna know that she's alive. She's gonna still think that she won. And then what? Wait a minute.
Yeah. Also, they're probably gonna move the island to Marjor or somewhere near Marineford base.
What are you talking about? They're gonna destroy this fucker. They're gonna take the few things that they need, and everything is going down.
Yeah, they want the Mother Flame.
Oh yeah, especially because Saturn's there alone. They got all pushed back out.
Mm-hmm. So which means they're gonna take the brain, which is the what do you call it in the is it the fabulous? Yeah, the punk records, and then they are gonna take the Mother Flame. That is all you need.
If the building's still standing, a lot of crazy shit's happened. So just throwing that out there.
Yeah, a lot of.
If it hasn't been rigged to be destroyed.
So if anything,
if it haven't been sliced in half.
Because we don't know what preparations. Because they were talking about moving the Skypea island machines. So.
Yeah, I guess those one warriors in Skypea were pretty powerful. They had those arrows that could make sky, mix sky or whatever.
Well, they were cutting it and all of that. But how about that? Let's this be the final convo. The last 5 minutes. We'll call it in at 12:10. But sounds like we have that conversation of the sky clouds in future. So let's
yeah, Doug, did I interrupt your final thought there?
Oh no, I just got to come to a close. I got monsters that are already starting around. So yeah, let's jump into that and the sky clouds and all that.
People are very. Oh, what if those sky devices, that they keep on finding, are actually like from the past, like ancient technology, and that's what they're finding. Yeah, the dials are actually like ancient technology, and then that's what they keep on finding is like remnants of ancient technology.
Again, I can definitely see that. Like dials they were recording devices. They had smells. Yeah, definitely see that.
Snail phone. Yeah, wait a minute. Snail phone. Snail. There's somebody with snail technology. What the hell? I didn't even think of that. The dials and the snail phones are all probably in the same realm of snail hardware.
So now we've gotten some clue on the origin of the Sky Island and the people of the Sky Islands. Since if this was maybe if this technology was also available during the in the past, maybe even before the ancient kingdom era, then we know that this was the way they were able to create the Sky Islands and reach there. The question is it humans from down Earth that moved there, or was it the moon people that came there?
Moon people. Drew, don't control yourself. I know you like the moon people. Calm down.
The moon people.
Drew's all about the moon piece. All right.
Yeah. all of those weird things that we saw in O'Hara, those weird moon things. That's where all the different races come from. That's my big theory. And that we can imagine the epic music going on of Emu back in the day, like bringing them all back down to the One Piece world. I don't know. It's a pretty cool sight. Or Joy Boy.
Because we know the moon people are the ones with the little
automaton.
With the little wings, behind them. Apart from King's people, there are two, and also the Sky people. They also have that. So that was where I was like, okay, is it humans from down Earth, or is it from the moon people?
We'll see. We'll see, especially because we have a chapter next week. I'm sorry, I'm so excited.
People of the One Piece world, start Stop building boats. Get into a damn boat, motherfucker. Get a big boat. Tear down all the wood in your house. Tear down every panel you have and make a boat. You know, don't mess around here, One Piece people. Okay, you're gonna sink. You gotta get a boat.
Can we just marvel at the fact that Skypiea, arguably one of the, back then especially, one of the more hated One Piece arcs, is such instrumental, not only in Nika, but in the Sky Clouds. Like, I remember, because it's so dislocated, there wasn't a lot of love for it, but especially now, the hindsight of Skypiea is just...
And he beat a really high-level guy, too, a Logia user.
It was a god versus a god.
Right. Like, imagine Kuzan, if someone that had, like, the opposite power of Kuzan, and that was your first opponent. You know, I don't know. You know, like, he was really high level. You know.
Oh yeah. Like,
yeah,
go ahead.
I want to see it all again, man.
Yeah.
I want to see how he compares to, you know, post-time skip players in the.
I also really want to learn more about that, the fighting over the Verth and the fighting over the resources, because that's where we're heading. If we're going to a world where it's sky clouds and people living on, like, those one scrap of dirt is going to be fought over tooth and nail, and so we saw just a small version of what Oda had in store for the entirety of One Piece, and I love it so much.
What's your favorite little artistry in this chapter?
Favorite artist? All right, let's go over favorite panels, and then I will go ahead and call the poll.
We can just call it now.
So
I was gonna say I like the ship. I like the ship.
You have the ship. I would probably say my favorite artistry was Vegapunk's defiant. I'm gonna die. But I will. What is it? Page
11.
If I must die, it won't be for nothing. Okay. Like, okay, Vegapunk. And the fact that York caught him. He's just like over here. Oh, she'll never know. Who'll never know? Ah!
Go and just shoot her at that point. Y'all just like, hey, what's up, York? Boom! I don't know why I didn't do that.
This is all pretty crazy. So Grain.
Mine is right below that. The big shot with them and the brain in the background.
Brain
like,
gorgeous.
What is death going to accomplish? What will death accomplish?
Heard. Love it. Bullet.
I'd have to go with page 17.
Yeah. Usopp is riding high, baby.
That's God Usopp, all right.
Look, he doesn't. The next nickname, dear Lord, he's currently God Usopp. Are they gonna call him something different after he conquers all of Elbaf?
He doesn't even have a scratch on him after Egghead, man. That's how strong he is.
Don't start that right now. Don't.
Now scratch on him. Luffy's like about to die.
Don't start that right now. So, all right. So we've got our favorite panels. Thank you. Go ahead and vote. Anyone who's in the stream, please go ahead and vote. Where does Egghead rank in the One Piece arcs? Because currently there's no one who has voted for top half. That's interesting. And there is 14% for top 10 for Egghead. There's top 5 for Egghead. There's top 3 for Egghead. So I'll give it just a little bit longer for people to be able to vote. I definitely think Stella is the MVP. So Stella is the MVP. Any other thoughts to that, or is that pretty fair?
Good.
Yeah, I think Stella MVP.
All right. So
I was gonna go ahead and say York was MVP, but you know.
What side are we talking? Oh! One last thing. When he was talking about separating, how did he put it? To separate greed from one. Yeah, this is my fault. I should never have tried to separate greed from the human mind. Any last minute thoughts on the
Greed
understanding?
is capitalism. Capitalism is the superior way. So yeah, he's right. Greed is part of how to make society grow.
I don't know if he was trying to go for that one, but
Oh yeah, Oda loves capitalism.
yes, that's why.
I actually don't know. I don't know.
That's why he's selling so many. Oh, someone put it. There's a top 10 vote, so it looks like we're going to have a tie. Because we'll go ahead and call the stream right there. We will be back next week, but at the hour mark, we can officially go ahead and say that it's in the poll. That with 37% of the vote, you have top 3 and top 5. Where does Egghead rank in the One Piece arcs? So unanimously, the majority of everyone thinks it's a top 5 arc at least. Top 3.
Top 4. Top 4. It died. So top 4 arc.
So in that, I thank everyone for stopping by the stream. It's been a lot of fun. We'll be back here next week. Thanks to the lads for joining me as always. It's been a lot of fun. But I'm the DarkBriton of the Runaway Warlords. Thank you so much for joining us, and always remember, Nakama, that anime is adulting. Stay reckless, Warlords. Peace.